Tosaka's house is in a residential district on the other side of the town. I guess there are Western-style houses at the very top, but I've never actually... But this is where the Mato house is, and you've been there before. Actually, wait, no, has he? No, I guess they said they always hung out at Shiro's house, or maybe? I don't know. This is as far as I've been, and I don't know anything about what lies ahead. So, this is the famous Western-style mansion at the top of the hill, the main base of Tosaka, a magus with a prestigious lineage. I look up at the extravagant mansion, dumbfounded. Well, I thought I was used to things like this because of Shinji's house, but this has its own taste. Oh, I guess he meant he never went up this far. Okay.
Emiya-kun, 玄関こっちだけど。
わかってる。わかってる。
I clear my throat and follow after Tosaka. Man. I can understand if I'm on guard being invited to another master's base, but I'm getting nervous just thinking that I'm going into Tosaka's house. Fair. So, this is the living room in Tosaka's house. The place Tosaka Rin lives every day. Uh-huh.
それじゃあ腕を見せて。
She gets straight to the point.
悪い。頼む。
I sit on a chair and show her my right arm. She takes off the towel that's wrapped around it. I think she's closer to me now. I didn't notice before, but her black hair looks really pretty and causes my heart to beat faster.
あれ、おかしいな。傷口がさっきより小さくなってる。エミヤ君、自然治癒のまじないでもかけてるの？
Not so much on us per se, and more like inside of us. But we don't know that.
いや、そんなことないぞ、断じて。
そうなの？その割には傷、もうほとんど塞がってるんだけど。
いや、だから別に綺麗だとかなんとか。って、今、なんて言った、トサカ。
だから、傷はほとんど治ってるって言ったの。私がしたのは血止めだけだから、治ってるなんてことはないはずなんだけど。
Well, you know, just stuff happened.
そんなこと言われても知らないぞ、俺。
本当？前にもこんなことがあったけど、本当に心当たりないの？
待った。ますますわからない。前もあったって、どのくらい前のことだ？
When you got pierced by a shard of Cladbolg in your back?
前は前よ。エミヤ君、バーサーカーに襲われた後、背中にざっくり破片が刺さったでしょ。あの後、私が手を加えなくても傷は治ってたし。まあ、あの時はあなた自身の魔術だと思ってたんだけど、そんな器用じゃないものね、あなた。
Yeah.
はいはい、不器用で悪かったな。けど、それってどういうことだ？俺、今までそんなことはなかったけど。
そうね。考えられるとしたら、セイバーと契約したことが原因じゃないかな。エミヤ君とセイバーがどんな契約を結んだかは知らないけど、サーバントの中には契約者を不死にする者もいるっていうから。
I mean, that would be interesting. Like, actually, how would that work? Like, obviously, with Saber and Shiro, it's a unique case because her sword's sheath is inside of him. But, like, with... Maybe, I'm trying to think, what sort of... What hero would make sense to have that kind of power? I guess maybe, maybe Jason? Because Jason had the golden fleece. So maybe there's an immortality thing there with the Golden Fleece, maybe? That would make some sense. I don't know.
セイバー自身の自然治癒能力がそのままエミヤ君にも流れているのかもしれない。
ふん。ならセイバーと契約している限りは怪我をしてもなんとかなるってことか。
まあそういうことになるけど、それは当てにしない方がいいわよ。結局あなたの傷を治してるのはセイバーってことになるんだから、セイバーの魔力を消費することになるし。
Okay, this is just their hypothesis, right? It technically wouldn't be using her magical energy because the sheath, where yes, it is activated by her presence, runs on its own kind of circuit, I think, right?
何よりあなたのは傷を癒す力であって生を返すものじゃないわ。死んでしまえばそれまでなんだから、今回みたいな無茶は控えなさい。
Possible in unique cases to fuse hero. Huh. Kind of like what happens at the very start of Fate Grand Order, where Mash gets like fused with Shielder or whatever. But I guess maybe that's a little bit different. Oh. I don't know when she did it, but the bandage is wrapped already and the treatment is done. Oh. Interesting. I'm sad. It's my own fault, but I got spoiled for who wins Apocrypha's Holy Grail War. Like, I know that Astolfo and whoever his master is wins. So I'm like, man, I still want to watch it for like the fights and whatnot, but like, I'm sad I got spoiled for that. But it's one of those things where it was my own fault. I was like looking stuff up about like FSN, and then stuff happened, and I got spoiled for Astolfo winning Apocrypha. She pats my arm and stands up.
さて、それじゃあお茶でも入れようか。エミヤくん、砂糖とミルクどっちがいい？
いや、どっちもいらないけど、トサカ、その前に教えてくれないか。
I mean, I'm probably gonna. My plan was still to watch all of the like Fate anime stuff, but I don't know. I was just a little sad about knowing who wins, but like at the same time, Fate fights are always good, and yeah, like you said, Mordred. Because I knew about her as well, that she was in it, and I was like, she's probably gonna mention like the King Arthur stuff, right? Yeah, I was just looking stuff up about like characters in Fate, and I saw okay, so at the time I didn't know Astolfo was in Apocrypha. I was like looking stuff up about like Grand Order and like the characters, and when I looked at Astolfo's, it said like he was in Apocrypha, and that he won, that he was that he was a canonical winner of a Holy Grail War, and so I was like, oh, so yeah. So, but yeah. Other than that, though, I like seeing the fights and more stuff about like Mordred with the the stuff going on, what happened in Great Britain back in the day with King Arthur. That would definitely be cool. But yeah, because like what, two little things that I know isn't really gonna affect my enjoyment of the show for the most part. Because like I mean, I obviously know who wins in Fate Zero, and I know I know a decent chunk about that. So it's like, it's the same thing really. For the most part, kind of. Yeah, yeah, sort of. I don't know.
いいけど、何？
Yeah, yeah. Seeing as how Face Tonight kind of tells you like 20% of what happens.
さっき言ってたことだよ。学校にもう一人マスターがいて、そいつが何かしてるって。
ああ、そのこと？そっか、エミヤくんじゃ結界には気づかないか。まあ簡潔に言うとね、学校には私とあなた以外にもう一人マスターがいて、さっきみたいなことを繰り返してるのよ。
You know, technically too, but one of them, I guess, Kuzuki probably was like, yeah, no, Caster, don't siphon energy from here. This is off limits. I imagine. I imagine he put the boundary there. But yeah, Shinji, not so much. I recall the female student. She was pale, and Tuska said she would have died if we hadn't found her.
マスターはマスターだけを狙うわけじゃないか。あの神父が言ってたことだけど、なんでそんなことをするんだ？
You know what's actually interesting about Hollow Ataraxia to me? Like that, I was just considering this now, because Caster had a master before Kuzuki. So like the fact that he didn't appear in HA is interesting to me. Like maybe because in every possible scenario she kills him, or maybe because he summoned her before the war actually started. And so because it was before the war actually started, he died before then, it didn't count as him being a part of it. Maybe? UW. Yeah, but like canonically speaking, he's like that was a fact that still happened, was that she had a master pre-Kuzuki. So it's like the fact that HA didn't include him at all is interesting.
聖杯戦争に勝つためでしょう。サーバントは人の精神を食べれば食べるほど魔力を蓄えられる。学校にいるマスターはね、うちの生徒をみんな生贄にして自分のサーバントを強くしようって魂胆なんでしょう。
生徒を生贄にするって正気かそいつ。
Yes.
さあ、けど学校にはすでに結界が張られてる。まだ完成してないけど、一度発動すればあの敷地にいる人間はみんな衰弱死するでしょうね。
Yeah, I would hope not.
まあ、そんなことは私が許さないけど。
Toshika explains with a cool voice. This must be something she's known for days. She knew what she had to do and went to school, even though she told me not to. She knew it's dangerous to be there, but she still went to stop the master who set up the boundary field. Huh? I'm ashamed of myself. It's only natural for Toshika to get mad at me, who came to school without thought. Yeah, I wasn't prepared for anything, as I was trying to continue my peaceful everyday life.
ちょっとどうしたのよ、さっきから落ち込んじゃって。私何か言っちゃった？
No, he was just realizing his own thoughtlessness. She looks at me uneasily. I bet she's misunderstanding again. Probably.
いや、そうじゃないんだ。ただ、お前には勝てないなってそう思った。
I think it's wrong for me to apologize, so I try to tell her how I feel.
なんだよ。今のは別にさっきのことじゃなくてだな。
分かってるわよ。それよりエミヤくん、とりあえず休戦しない？
Yes. Then, she attacks me with a smile that makes my heart jump.
休戦って俺と遠坂で？
そう。学校に潜むマスターはたちが悪いし、エミヤくんも敵に知られちゃったしね。私としてはあなたより先にあっちを片付けておきたいの。
But of course.
だから
I thought she was done talking! God damn it! What can you do? I'm taken aback. But I think calmly. Right, of course. There's no need to think. What Tosuka said is correct, and more than that, I can't ignore this master. First of all, I decided to fight so that I can stop masters that will hurt innocent people.
どう？悪い条件じゃないと思うけど。
Yeah, no, it's great actually.
ああ、遠坂が力を貸してくれるなら頼もしい。
待った。別に私はエミヤくんに力を貸すわけじゃないわ。ただ、休戦協定を結んだだけよ。
Right, of course, right, yeah.
そっか。敵の敵は味方なんてわけにはいかないか。
ええ。けど、それまでは信頼して。あなたが私を裏切らない限り、私はエミヤくんを助けるから。
Actually, no, yeah. She declares so. This is so like her, and I'm honestly thankful for this fortune that's been brought upon me.
よかった。それなら遠坂はずっと味方だ。これからよろしくな、遠坂。
Yeah, I'll never betray you, so yeah, you'll be my ally forever. I nod and hold out my right hand.
短い間だろうけど、せいぜい役に立ってよね。
Yeah. Tosuka sounds ungracious. But I won't be tricked by it. Because she puts out her right hand. And most of all, because she firmly shakes my hand.
なるほどね。道理でおかしいと思った。つまりエミヤくんは正式な後継者じゃないんだ。魔術刻印を引き継ぐ前にお父さんが死んじゃったんでしょ？
More like he refused. But yeah.
どうなのかな。親父は俺に魔術刻印を引き継がせる気はなかったみたいだし、魔術師になるのには反対してた。
けどエミヤくんに魔術は教えたのよね。なんか矛盾してない？それ。
It makes me wonder, right? Because, like, there's the whole thing about the only magic allowed to Emiyashiro is, you know, making reality of what's in my mind, right? But if Kiritsugu had given him the magic crest, would that have been the case still? And just been stronger? Or could he... I mean, he technically still could have used the magic that was on Kiritsugu's crest, right? When it was if it was transferred. I would think.
かもな。親父、俺が諦めないから仕方なく教えたって感じだったし、初めに魔術師じゃなく魔術使いになれなんて言ってたし。
We talk about unimportant stuff for a while.
協力関係になった以上、エミヤ家の事情が知りたい。
Tosuka asked me that question, and it's now getting into how I learned magic. Emiya Kiritsugu was a lone wolf magus that came from the outside. In contrast, Tosuka's family has proper lineage and supervises this land. Normally, a magus from outside must show good faith to the supervisor of the land, but Kiritsugu didn't do so. Actually, he hid the fact that he was a magus. As Tosuka ran as the head of the Tosuka family, she is the supervisor of this land even though she's young. She was entrusted with the supervision 10 years ago, and it's only recently that she actually became able to protect the land. Well, that's why the Tosuka family never knew about Kiritsugu's existence, and why they didn't know about his son, who's a magus.
魔術使いか。それじゃあエミヤ君本当に素人なんだ。
Pretty
自
much.
分が扱える魔術以外魔導の知識はないわけね。
ああ、そういうこと。俺が使えるのは強化だけだからな。他のことは名称とか概要とかそんなことしかわからない。さっきだって強化で机を盾にしただけだし、あれにしたって今までで一番うまくできた魔術だった。
ちょっと本気？なんでそんなことまで私に喋るのよ、あんたは。
Because I don't know, friends? Then she gets mad like it's her own affair.
なんだ登坂、今の突っ込むところか。
突っ込むところっていうか、エミヤ君、私たち手を組んだけどそれでも内緒にしなくちゃいけないことってあるでしょ。
I mean, I guess, maybe, perhaps.
手の内は隠しておくべきだし、第一魔術師にとって自分の魔術は隠し通すべきものよ。
そうか？今さら隠しても仕方がないだろう。そりゃ人には言えないことだけど、登坂は魔術師だ。話しても問題ない。それに相手が何であれ魔術は必死になって隠すことじゃないって親父は言ってたし。
何それ、エミヤ君の父親本気でそんなこと言ってたの？
Maybe?
ああ、あんまり規則にとらわれるなって言いたかったんじゃないかな、親父は。魔術なんてものは覚えない方がいいし、やめたければいつでもやめろって口癖だったぞ。
But you were stubborn. Tosaka grits her teeth. What's she so irritated about? She's showing enmity like never before.
ふざけないで。あなたの父親は魔術師じゃないわ。そんな奴に鍛えられたあなたも魔術師なんて認めないから。
登坂、落ち着け。何怒ってるんだよお前。いや確かにお前に比べたら俺は魔術師なんて名乗れないけど、親父は立派な魔術師だったぞ。
Yeah.
そうじゃない。私が言いたいのはそういうことじゃない。私が許せないのはその。
That what? Then, Tosaka's enmity disappears, as if she's regained her composure.
ごめんなさい。ちょっとどうかしてた。鍛え方は人それぞれだものね。私は私に胸を張ってるんだから、エミヤ君をどうこう言えるはずがなかった。
わからないな。何か気に障ったことでもあったのか？その親父の教え方とか俺の未熟さとか。
そうね、エミヤ君の未熟っぷりには文句あるわよ。
We can't exactly help that.
何年も魔術を鍛えていて強化しか知らないところとか、そういう弱みを私に教えちゃうところとか。
Tosaka smiles suggestively. Uh-huh. Is it just me, or do I feel a chill?
そうだな。今すっごく後悔してる。けど仕方ないだろ。俺には強化ぐらいしか取り柄がないし、親父は死んじまったんだから、それ以外のことを教わる方法はなかったんだ。
ええ、それが独り身の魔術師の限界ね。魔術師なんていつ死ぬかわからないんだから、そのために魔術刻印を残すんだし、教会と手を組むんじゃない。
Yeah, but Kirisugu was like, nah, I'm good.
私が頭に来たのはね、そのあたりの努力を全くしなかったあなたの父親によ。魔術師の魔術はその魔術師だけのものじゃない。魔術ってのは親から子へ何代も何代も続けられてきた命の成果だもの。だからそれを教わるってことは 後の世代にそれを渡すってことが第一条件になる。魔術師の家に生まれた子供は誕生した瞬間に後継者であり伝承者でもあるの。
Well, I mean, Shiro's not technically his kid. I mean, he was, but not really, because, you know.
私たちはそのために生まれてそのために死ぬ。魔術師の子供は初めから人間じゃない。人として生まれたものを長い年月と厳しい修練によって別のものに変えるのが魔術師という家系の義務。
Kinda depressing, actually.
だからエミヤ君のお父さんは魔術師なんかじゃない。あなたの父親は魔術師である前に親を取ったのよ。
She looks away, she says so. I don't know why Tosca's mad. Why Tosca thought when she was raised in this house, how much she sacrificed to train as the daughter of a family of magi. I can't put myself in her place, no matter how hard I try.
なあトサカ、もしかしてそれで俺を目の敵にしてたのか。魔術師としての心構えがなってないから。
そうよ。あなたのことは嫌いじゃないけど魔術師としては認められないもの。だからつい気を据えるっていうかつっつきたくなったの。
I mean,
悪い
when that lesson involves bodily harm, yes.
まあいや悪いけど忠告は助かった。今日のことがなかったら学校のマスターにも気づかなかったし遠坂とも手を組めなかった。
I stare at her for affirmation. Tosca ponders for a bit.
もうなんだってこんなのがセイバーのマスターなのよ。
She complains about something strange. Yeah. We've been talking so long, it's already gotten dark. It's almost 7 o'clock. Saber will get mad if I don't go home soon.
じゃあトサカ、マスター探しは学校でするんだな。
ええ、明日の放課後廊下で待ち合わせましょう。
Okay.
ああ、それと帰りはアーチャーをつけてあげる。私はやることがあるから送ってあげられないけどアーチャーがいれば問題ないでしょ。
Yeah, that's fine. I realize I've been forgetting about it all along. This is Tosaka's house, so it's not strange for Archer to be here. Hey, the knight in red, Archer takes form. It's so weird how they just assume he's a knight. Like, come to think of it, this is the first time I've actually faced him. The man that almost got his head cut off by Saber that night. The man that tried to shoot Saber along with Berserker. Is it because of such things? I face him and instinctively feel that I hate him. No, it's not because of those things. I probably will never be able to accept him. It must be the same for Archer as he stares at me with enmity. Well, the Saber Lance and Archer are... Oh, well, that's fair. That's fair, I guess. Okay, I guess to be fair, in a sense, Shiro's moral code is similar to a knight's, right? Because he doesn't want to hurt innocents, like say, like. So I guess it's fair. His moral code is similar to that of a knight, or well, it was similar to that of a knight's. So. I appreciate that. Yeah. If he hates me, I can hate him back without holding back. True.
よろしくね、アーチャー。彼とは協力関係になったから 襲いかかったりしちゃダメよ。
分かっている。マスターの指示には従うさ。
Archer disappears. Since he can't go out there just like he is, it must mean he'll guard me in spirit form. I walk through the night town. It's still 7 o'clock, so I still see people around. I don't think any guard is necessary, but I can't turn down her goodwill. But maybe I should have refused. My nerves are getting strained. There are goosebumps on my skin, and I might throw up if I let my guard down. I feel hostility from behind me. The invisible guard is watching out for the one he has to protect. Man, how is he a guard? The hostility I feel is definitely coming from the man behind me. Yeah. That's par for the course, I
この
suppose.
辺りでいい。あんまり近づくと前みたいなことになりかねない。
I think he's saying that Archer would get his ass kicked. But just guess. I tell the presence behind me. Archer doesn't answer. He just accepts my words and tries to leave.
待てよ。なんか言いたいことがあるんじゃないのか、お前。
I glare at the invisible guy. The leaving presence stops. He appears, with hostility still present.
見直したよ。殺気を感じ取れる程度には心得があるらしい。いや、てっきり虫も殺さない平和主義者だと思っていたが。
I mean...
バカにすんな。これでも魔術師だぞ、俺は。相手がやる気だって言うんならいくらでも相手になる。
I confront the knight in red. He smiles as if to make fun of me and shrugs his shoulders.
たわけたこと。血の匂いがしない魔術師など半人前だ。死にそう教わらなかったのか、エミヤシロ。
I mean, I guess you would know. My spirits weaken. Kiritsugu certainly said so. Magi are tinged with blood. Doesn't matter if you hurt or don't hurt anyone. This path is a path wet with blood. That's why Kiritsugu told me not to be a magus.
俺からは血の匂いがしないっていうのか、お前は。
I mean, yeah.
無論だ。その点においてもエミやシロはマスターには向いていない。リンとは大違いだな。
So it's interesting. Masters summon servants who are similar to them, but in Rin's case, I don't feel like her and Archer are that similar. Like, it had to have just been because of the amulet, right? Like, there's I just don't feel like they mirror each other in any way. Like, I don't know. I guess in terms of, like, being a smartass, maybe they're similar? But, I don't know. I guess, but I don't know.
なんだそれ。遠坂は血の匂いがするっていうのか。
するとも。あれはいささか甘すぎる嫌いはあるが、それでも手を下すときは容赦すまい。
I
そう
guess
で
it's
なくて
true.
は連日マスターを探して街を巡回などしないさ。
She's looking for other masters every day? That means she's fighting other masters. It's not like it's over when she finds a master. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, but like I feel like the mirrors are more tangible with other pairs, I guess. I don't know. Then
じゃあ遠坂は今日みたいなことを毎日してるのか？
the event at school. But yes, well, okay, yeah. The same thing that happened in the woods today.
まさか今日のような低たらくは今回限りにしてほしいものだ。あれだけの意志と能力を持った魔術師がお前を相手にするとどうも年相応に戻ってしまう。だいたい彼女の能力ならエミやシロと協力する必要などないのだ。
Yeah, it's true.
にもかかわらず余分なことをしている。私としては協力など反対なのだが、まあ仕方があるまい。サーバントはマスターに従うものだ。
See, I assume the reason why Archer decides to go full on trying to kill Shiro in this is because Shiro confronts him more. Like, it feels like if they didn't have as much interaction early on, it wouldn't have happened. But like, Shiro just got on his nerves to the point where he's like, you know what, fuck it, I'm killing this guy. I want to do it anyway, but he's giving me a reason to. Also, I played Unlimited Codes yesterday. I went through Archer's 8 missions. I was kind of disappointed. Like, like it was interesting, I guess, but like all it was like, okay, yeah, he beats Shiro, and then he fights himself for some reason. I don't know where that came from. And then it goes on to him fighting Gilgamesh. And then after that, it cuts to an epilogue where he's somehow still around and is with Rin. I don't know. Like, and like maybe it's because I was playing the PSP version. Maybe the PS2 version gives you more. But like, I don't know. It was just, I don't know. It felt very lackluster. And I don't know. Yeah, it kind of just felt like it was a game made as a cash grab because Fate was starting to get fairly popular. I don't know.
そうだろ、エミやシロ。たとえマスターが役に立たない未熟者でも、サーバントは従わなければならないということだ。
Is he talking about me and Saber? Yeah? Melty Blood. That's the Tsukihime fighting game, right? Where it's like, not... It's like another route, right? It's not a fighting game that copies the story, but it's a route that follows the same storyline or something like I don't know. I remember seeing a bit about it, but I can't remember exactly.
そうかよ。遠坂も気の毒だな。お前みたいなひねくれ者と組まされてな。
It's kind of okay.
まったく呆れる。まだそんなことを口にするのか。忠告するが、サーバントの性格など考慮するな。我らはただ戦うために呼び出された者。所詮サーバントは霊樹でつながれた道具に過ぎない。 支配権はお前たちにあるのだから、道具のざれ言など聞き流す。
The fact that Archer would even suggest doing that to Saber is kind of sad. I can't tell him that's not the case. What Archer, the one bound by the command spell, said is definitely true. Unlimited codes, yeah. I'm still confused about his epilogue though. Like, his epilogue shows him with Rin still. I'm like, what the hell's that about? Was he able to stick around after the war, or is for some reason he like meeting up with Rin when he's summoned as a guardian to put stuff right? Like, I don't know. I can't think of Saber as a tool, but it's true that Saber is bound by the command spell.
で、呼び止めた要件は何だ？まさか親睦を深めようなどとふざけた理由ではあるまい。
Definitely not. Ugh. I don't have a reason. Don't think about it too hard, it's just a fighting game, lol. Okay. Fair enough. I don't have a reason. I just didn't like him, so I wanted to complain to him. Okay.
そうだ、アーチャー。お前も聖杯が欲しいのか？
Yeah, that's actually fair. In Fate and HF, right? He decides he doesn't really... I mean, he wants to kill him, but like he doesn't go through with trying to kill Shiro. But... if he got the Grail... I think he mentions it in Fate Root, right? That he doesn't have a wish, really? And that he's just doing it for Rin? But... I feel like that's a lie? I don't know. I asked an obvious question in desperation. He wouldn't even want the Grail, but he does have a wish. Oh, yeah, because he knows what the Grail really... Actually, that's weird. Because he would know what the Grail really is, because he's Shiro from when they stopped Kira from using the Grail in the way that he did in Fate Root, or tried to do in Fate Root. So... Huh. Well, piece like Shiro just... Oh, yeah, true. True. Then...
聖杯？はあ、人間の望みを叶えるという悪質な宝箱か。興味はないな。私の望みはそんなものでは叶えられまい。
It's interesting though that he doesn't try and stop them from getting the... I guess he knows it'd be pointless. But like the fact that he doesn't try and stop them from getting the Grail, knowing that it's evil, like he says here, is very interesting. Like I guess he's just like resigned to the fact that not everyone will listen to him, so he's just like, whatever. If you want it, go for it. The Knight in Red declares contemptuously.
なんだって。
That's contradictory. Servants desire the Holy Grail. Isn't that why they never answer the call of the Magus and comes... Oh, you know, he does say that. Yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah, I know that makes... Yeah, that now that you mention that, that is... Yeah.
待て、おかしいぞお前。なら、なんでサーバントになんてなってんだよ。
Because someone played a really cruel joke on him. Well, I guess he played on himself by making the contract with the world guardian thing, whatever it's called. So, I guess he kind of did that to himself.
仕方なくだ。
Yeah, the counter force.
私に自由意志などない。お前はサーバントが自らの意志で呼び出しに応じているとでも思っているのだろうがな。
I'm pretty sure most of the servants do, right? Because don't they have to make the contract with the... No? Oh, I guess Saber was a unique one, right? Because she made the contract by choice while she was still alive. Yeah. Don't have free will? Does that mean he was called against his will even though he doesn't want the Holy Grail? So, I wonder if there's a servant then who, when getting the Grail, would wish to be like, taking me out of this fucking hell loop, okay? I don't want to do this anymore. Get me the fuck out of here. Does that mean he was called against his will even though he doesn't want the Holy Grail? They just need the servants to be summoned and die. Yeah. Kind of shitty.
幸せな男だ。本当に考えたことはなかったのか？いいか。サーバントとは呼び出されるものだ。いいな。英霊とはすべて自らの意志ではなく、他者の意志によって呼び出される。過去の功績によって英霊となり、以後は人々の間で語り継がれ、その支えになるもの。だが、その当の英霊自身が心の底から人間の助けになりたいなどと思っていると。
いや、それは。
I don't know. If they're called heroic spirits, they should be pure. Yeah, right. That's why I imagined them protecting people. But that's not the case for a lot of the servants I've encountered. It really is. Actually, wait, my forehead's pretty big too. Wait.
そうだ。もともと英霊というものに意志などない。英霊となったものは以後ただ人間を守る力として置かれるだけだ。何かこちらで不都合があった場合のみ呼び出され、その後始末をして消えるだけの存在。あるがないもの。人の世の危機を救おうが誰にも認識されないもの。
That's only people who made a deal with the Counterforce, right? It's not like Lancer would be getting summoned around the world, right? I thought it was only like people who like signed up like that. Like the Holy Grail War is one thing, but like I thought the being summoned around the world to stop stuff was a voluntary thing. Okay, yeah. Cause yeah, that would be.
それが英霊。守護者と呼ばれる都合のいい存在だ。なってしまったが最後、意志を剥奪され、永遠に人間のために働き続ける掃除屋に過ぎん。
One that is summoned only to disappear. Heroic spirits are tools without a will?
そんなはずはない。セイバーもお前もちゃんと意志があるじゃないか。そりゃ自分の意志とは無関係に呼び出されたかもしれないけど、
No.
それでもこっちに出てきてからの選択肢はあるんじゃないのか。
Not really.
セイバーだってやりたくないことはやらないって突っぱねるし。
当然だろう。我々はサーバントだ。誰が作ったシステムだか知らんが、この戦いはよくできている。
Something the rail system never nice with a similar if you're locked in the throwing out the force was opened. Oh. Oh, so okay. Well. So he's also the only one who. So I guess that's another Shiro and Saber mirror, because where she signed up for the Holy Grail War, he signed up to be a counter guardian, whereas everyone else is forced into it.
本来、本体からの触覚でしかない英霊に形を与え、本体そのものとして刺激するのだからな。サーバントという殻を与えられた英霊は、その時点で元の人間性を取り戻せる。かつての執念、かつての無念とともにな。
Even if said grudge is against yourself.
故に、サーバントは聖杯を求めるのだろうよ。聖杯を得れば、叶わなかった無念を晴らせるだろうし、短い時間であれ、人間としてこの世界にとどまれるのだから。
人間としてとどまれる。
That must mean they can be set free as an individual and not a servant. And to add, the Holy Grail has powers to grant wishes. If it allows them to grant the wishes they had before they died, it's natural for servants to cooperate with their masters. Actually, yeah, how would that work? Because let's say Saber, for example, right? Let's say she won the war and actually got to use the Grail, right? And used it to, like, anchor herself in this world to be human until she dies from old age. Would she still become a counter guardian as maybe a separate spirit guardian, or would it wait until her human form died and then make her a counter guardian? Huh. So the Holy Grail must be a miracle for the servants as well.
なんでそこまでのものをなんでお前はいらないって言うんだ。叶えられなかった願いを叶えられるし、サーバントでなくなることだってできるっていうのに。
Oh yeah, well that's true. I mean, well okay, like what about the Grail pre getting corrupted by Angramanyu? Like, you know, the Grail from the first two wars. Would that technically in that hypothetical scenario, right? I don't know.
単純な話だ。私には叶えられない願いなどなかった。他の連中とは違う。私は望みを叶えて死に英霊となった。故に叶えたい望みなどないし、人としてここに留まることにも興味はない。それはお前のサーバントも同じだろうさ。
バカ言うな。セイバーは聖杯が必要だって言ったんだ。お前みたいに目的がなくてサーバントをやってるわけじゃない。
私の目的。
Oh, Shiro, you really shouldn't talk to him about objectives. Archer murmurs. Why is it? It's just a normal murmur, but a chill runs through me.
目的があろうとなかろうと同じだ。気になるのならば問いただしてみるがいい。セイバーの目的は聖杯でありながら、決して聖杯を自分のためには使わない。そういった意味であれは典型的な守護者、文字通り奴隷なのだ。
Shiro's probably just like, how the fuck do you know that?
そのことを彼女のマスターであるのなら決して忘れないことだ。
His presence disappears. The knight in red talks cynically until the very end and leaves. He's just sad because he didn't get no poon poon from her in his timeline.
ただいま。
Even though I don't feel like it, I follow my habit as I go into my house. I feel liveliness from the living room. I bet Fujine is watching TV and Sakura is preparing dinner. Saber. Is she in the living room? Probably. Uh-huh. I recall Archer's words and shake my head. I don't know what he wanted to say, nor do I want to know. But it's stuck in my head and it won't go away. A familiar call of servant. His honest opinion. Scorning heroic spirits as mere cleaners. Oh, yeah.
おかえりなさい先輩。
ただいま。遅くなってすまない。晩飯どのくらい進んでる？
はい、まだ始めたばかりです。でも先輩のお手を借りることはないと思いますよ。今晩のメニュー、藤村先生のリクエストでシチューなんです。
Taiga, always sticking with her stomach, of course.
そうか。そりゃ確かに手伝えないかな。
Looking, I see that everything has been cut up already. Knowing how good Sakura is, I bet all she's left to do is to cook it.
セイバーは今にはいないようだけど。
セイバーさんでしたら和室の方で眠っています。先輩が帰ってきたら起こしてほしいと言っていましたけど。
セイバー、もしかして怒ってたか？
Probably.
そんなことはなかったと思いますよ。セイバーさん、
Yeah.
いつもキッとしてますから。
Yeah, oh yeah, not mad. If Sakura's hesitating to say it, it must mean Saber's really mad. It's only natural though, since I broke our promise of me coming home before dark.
や、おかえりしろ。セイバーちゃん怒ってたよ。帰ってきたら道場で話があるって。
Yeah. Fujine says something really scary while she munches on a mandarin.
藤ね、なんかセイバーに変なこと吹き込んだりしてないだろうな。その約束を破ったやつは道場でしないうちの刑だとかなんとか。
You know, she may have done that.
したよ。うちは体育会系だから容赦なくやっちゃっていいって。
Okay. Oh boy, I see. So my enemies aren't just other masters. There's another one hiding here as well.
つかぬことを聞くけどな。藤ね、セイバーを道場に連れて行ったのか？稽古するなら市内を使えって。
うん。さっき軽く手合わせしたんだけど、あの子とんでもないわよ。剣道を知らないくせに私以上に剣道家っぽいんだもん。あの子向こうでフェンシングでもやってたの？
Yeah, you could say she does something like that, yeah.
いや、フェンシングはやってないと思う。どっちかっていうと藤ねとキャラが被る。
Like how she swings around a big sword unmatched to her size, and how she attacks enemies like a wild animal.
いや、自業自得として観念しよう。それより藤ね、三つ釣りのことだ。 あいつ家に帰ってるのか？
なんでシロが知ってるのよ。三辻さんのことは知らされていないはずよ。
We have an inside man.
まあ生徒会室で盗み聞きしたんだ。それでどうなんだよ、三辻見つかったのか？
I stare at Fujine. Fujine is a teacher, even if she may not seem like one. She keeps quiet about things she shouldn't talk about, and I'm sure she would tell a lie to comfort a student. So I have to stare at her to notice any changes or ask about Mitsuzuri.
どうなんだ藤音、やっぱり一向に変化なしなのか？
仕方ないなあ。黙ってたら今すぐ飛び出しそうだし、絶対秘密って話でもないし。けどシロ、今回は特別だからね。シロが三辻さんの友人だから教えてあげるのよ。
I got it.
分かってる。オンに切るから早く。
じゃあ結論から。三辻さん、さっき保護されたわよ。今頃は検査も終わって家に帰ってるんじゃないかしら。ちょっと意識が混濁してるらしいけど、外傷もないし命に別状もないって。それ以上の話はダメ。シロも友達なら三辻さん本人から聞きなさい。
Oh, we will. We will.
そうか。
Yeah.
とにかく大事はなかったんだな、あいつ。
Thank God. I don't know what Mitsuzuri got into, but I know it has something to do with the strange incidents happening in town. It's likely that the source of it is this master at my school. Engage brain cell, Shiro. You saw Shinji in the woods. Last person who was seen with Mitsuzuri is Shinji. It's not a leap. I don't know what I would have done if something happened to Mitsuzuri.
そうだ。さくら、ちょっといいか？
はい。何ですか、先輩。
いや、大したことじゃない。ただ、シンジがどうしているか知らないかなって。
すみません、先輩。昨日はこちらに泊めてもらって学校に行ったでしょ。だから家には帰ってないんです。
She's dodging the
先生に
question.
も兄さんが無断欠席したって聞いたんですけど。
Bro, it's so crazy because, again, not knowing anything about HF, you would assume this is perfectly plausible. She did stay the night here, and she doesn't really talk to him at school, so it makes sense. But no, but she knows. Knowing that she knows changed this to where yeah, she's dodging the question.
事情はわからないか。そうだよな。さくらが知ってるわけないし。ごめん。見当違いなことを聞いちまった。い
え、そんなことありません。兄さんのことは私が一番よく知っているんですから。兄さんが休んだ理由ぐらい気づかないといけないでしょ。
Look at her face. That's a guilty face.
いや、そんなことはないだろう。実際、さくらがうちにいてくれて助かったし。
The event in the woods. If the person there was really Shinji, he has to have some kind of connection with the servant in black. Then, there's the worst case possibility that he's a master. Yep. If that's the case, wouldn't it be dangerous to let Sakura go back to her house?
先輩、それはどういう。
さくら、今夜もうちに泊まってけ。着替えなら藤音のを使っていいから。
Mm-hmm.
先輩、それは。
Yeah? Yeah?
できるなら、しばらく泊まり続けてくれると助かる。いや、さくらが迷惑だって言うんなら帰ってくれていいんだが。
Oh. But it's absurd. it's troubling to be asked so suddenly to stay over.
すまん。困らせるようなこと言って悪かった。
I bow my head and apologize. Then,
お言葉に甘えます。
yeah. Sakura agrees so quietly that it's almost lost in the sound of the cooking stew. But then when Ring comes along and kicks her out... It's getting late. I went to the dojo with Saber after dinner to receive my punishment. Saber called it training, but I swear she was just beating me up. And when we finished, it was past 10 o'clock. It seems they're sleeping together again today, as Fujine and Sakura go into the Japanese-style room. I wish Saber would beat me up. I mean, what?
シロ、どうしました？部屋に戻るのではないのですか？
ああ、戻るよ。ただ、その前にセイバーに聞いておきたいことがあって。
気になることですか？どうぞ。私に答えられることであれば構いませんが。
Yeah, can we do that same thing again today? You know, you beating the shit out of me for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah, that'd be really helpful. No, that's not what we want to ask. Never mind. I guess I'll get right to the point. What Archer said. Servants who have no freedom seek the Holy Grail to obtain freedom. It has to be the case for Saber, but he said Saber would not wish for freedom.
セイバー。お前は聖杯が必要なんだよな。
はい。私の目的は聖杯です。そのために私は英霊になった。それは以前にも話したはずですが。
分かってる。けど、それは何のためなんだ？聖杯さえ手に入れれば、サーバントはマスターがいなくてもこっちに留まってられるんだろう。なら、セイバーは聖杯を手に入れてここでやりたいことをやるんだよな。
Nope.
いいえ、聖杯を手に入れた後、私はこの世界から去るだけです。この時代の人間ではない私がここにいることは許されませんし、何より私にはやりたいことなどありませんから。
Not even get D'd down by Shiro? Oh, that's kind of depressing. Her eyes show her determination. It shows no hesitation nor lies. In that case, there's nothing I can say to her.
そうか。セイバーの目的が何なのかはわからないから強くは言えないけど。
I think it's unlike Saber to ask for a wish from the Holy Grail. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know what the Holy Grail is. But I vaguely think that it's not appropriate for this golden-haired girl. Maybe.
約束したからな。セイバーに聖杯を手に入れさせるって。今はそれを信じよ
う。何かあったのですか、シロ。どうも帰ってきてからのあなたは覇気がないように思いますが。
Me from the future just gave me some weird thoughts, you know.
そんなことはないけどな。だってそうだ。セイバー今後の方針なんだが。
Saber looks serious now. As expected of her, Saber is Saber no matter how well she gets along with Fujine. It's annoying, but her true nature is revealed in her fighting, like Archer said.
今日学校に行ってそこに3人目のマスターがいるってことが分かったんだ。そこで遠坂と一波乱起きた。いろいろあって学校に潜んでいるマスターを探し出すまで遠坂とは休戦協定を結んだんだが。
I report what happened today in a hurry. Saber is listening seriously at first, but as the story goes on, She starts to look at me unhappily. You did promise to call her if you were in trouble.
セイバー、遠坂と協力するのは反対か？
いいえ、シローには知識がないのですから、リンから学ぶのは賛成です。
Okay.
ですが、そういった大事を決めたのならすぐに伝えてほしい。それと、できるのなら相談も。
Yeah, so that's a good point. That's fair. Saber glares at me. I'm ashamed of myself since she's absolutely right.
では、明日からはリンと協力して校舎を探索するのですね。
Yep.
そういうことになる。何か異常を見つけたらセイバーを呼ぶから、それまで待機していてくれ。
方針としては手ぬるいですが、シローが先頭になれるまではちょうどいいでしょう。
Yeah.
当面は学校に結界を張ったマスターを追うのですね。
I nod. After thinking for a while.
確認しますが。
Yeah.
学校に潜むマスターを倒した後は、リンとの休戦協定は白紙に戻り、彼女とは敵同士に戻る。
Well, no. I mean, yes, but no.
それに間違いはありませんね。
Saber asks to make sure. Well, save, That's how it'll be. Is the bad choice or the good choice? Canon choice, but there's no bad choice. I assume if you say I can't say for sure, that would be negative points, or just give you no points for Saber. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah. I'll just go for that. I guess that's how it'll be. I guess that's true no matter how much I smooth this over. Tosuka will challenge me even if I refuse to fight. True. If that happens, it'll just be more painful for Tosuka if I get killed by her without putting up a fight.
ああ、
True.
学校に潜むマスターを倒したら遠坂とは敵同士に戻る。それでいいんだろ、セイバー。
はい。それを理解してくれているのなら、私からは何もありません。リンと協力し、シローの戦闘経験を増やすとしましょう。
Saber bows and leaves. Battles are unavoidable as long as I'm a master. Yeah. We'll eventually fight as long as we're alive. When that time comes, will I be able to fight Tosuka like Saber said? I don't know. Real shit that most of the people that are masters in this war are people that Shiro knows. It's kind of depressing. Like, obviously Kira is an exception, and Caster is also an exception, but that's, yeah. And then alternatively Zoken is yeah. But still, I'm gonna call it there. It is past 11 o'clock. I mean, not really, because they're all around this, like Shiro, Rin, and Sakura slash Shinji are all like the same age, and the only magi in the town, so it's understandable why it's that way. And then Kuzuki, well, that's just happenstance, really. because he wasn't supposed to be a master. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it's just kind of it's kind of odd, but I wouldn't say it's like that much of a stretch, really. Just how things played out. But yeah, like I was saying though, I'm gonna call it there. Been on nearly 4 hours, and it's past 11 o'clock. Honestly, if it wasn't this late, I would keep going because I actually feel pretty good. Usually around like the 3.5, 4 hour mark, I usually feel like gassed, like out of gas. But like, I actually still feel good. It's just I don't want to be on too late. So yeah, that's just how the cookie crumbles, I suppose. But yeah, I'll probably be on the same time tomorrow night, like 7:30. But yeah, thank you for coming by though. You were here like the whole time, but which is insane, like over 3.5 hours. So I appreciate that. But yeah, I'll catch you later.